Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Here we do weekly pick a card readings a few times a week. I invite you to join the community by subscribing to my channel if you haven't already and sharing your stories in the comment section down below. I know we'd all love to have you here. We're all friends on this channel. This is an inclusive channel, so welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. And a quick thank you to everybody who has ordered personal readings from me. They are in the queue. They are coming. Those who follow me over to the extended, those who sit through ads, all of those things support the channel. Shout out to my patrons, my Instagram followers, and all those who like, share, and subscribe. So let's get started. So your person, how does your person feel about you? So I had a little conversation with Spirit and let them know that I want them to focus, you know, very strictly on how your person feels about you. So we're definitely going to be reading from, well, I'm going to read from several different tarot decks, and it will be, you know, from your person's perspective on how they feel about you, okay? So it's going to be very strictly geared towards that. Then we'll use some oracle cards as well. And to choose from, so your options or the groups, you know, to help you choose which reading is right for you, I'm going to pull you a charm. So for group one, oh, this is a tiny charm. Spirit. Oh, okay, well, group one, charm that come out for you is the meese. Okay, not the meese, it's a mouse. And hopefully you can see. So somebody could be born in the Chinese year of the rat, or maybe this is a shy group. Okay, cute little mouse charm. That is group. It's group one. Oh, it's tiny, you can hardly see it. That's the one that I was drawn to. So for group two, get a charm for group two. Group two, this is a positive sign. That is for group two. And last but not least, for group three, we are drawn to the rose quartz packet. Rose quartz is a stone of love. It opens the heart, it heals emotions, helps you to see the good in yourself and others. Little bitty rose quartz inside. So that is group three. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. So you guys pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps are down below in the description box. Remember to use your intuition to pick, but if you're stumped, random.org is linked below. You can use that to help you pick. It is a general reading. It can't resonate for everyone, but just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. And so you can watch all three, just one or just two, or you can go to, if none of them are resonating, I have linked my playlists down below of all of the How Do They Feel For You readings that I've done. So a couple dozen down there, probably more, that you can choose from, okay? So without further ado, we're getting started with group one. Hi, group one. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so think about your person, the one you came to the reading for. I'm going to start off with the Mood Tarot deck. I'm going to use different tarot decks throughout. For everyone who is tuned into group one, how does their person feel about them? For everyone who has tuned into group one, how does their person feel about them right now? For the strongest collective energy of everyone who is watching, how does their person feel about them right now? We got the Strength card. We have got the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Somebody here could be a Leo, somebody could be a Taurus, and we've also got more earth signs. Virgo and Capricorn. So I feel like this person feels that you are a strong person. They basically feel like you're strong and courageous. There's somebody that loves yourself with that Strength card. This person could feel like you treat them very well, or that you know just how to handle them, that you calm them. I'm really being drawn to that figure 8 at the top of her head, and so it's like this person feels there is a spiritual, otherworldly quality to you and to your connection, and to the way that you handle them. with the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like your person is, they're thinking about you a lot at work. Now, this person could work outdoors, but even if not, it's like they are waiting for something to happen here. I think this person is really concerned and interested in what's going to happen next in this connection. And it feels like they are just trying to, well, first of all, you know, focus on their pentacles, their money, their work, but also focusing on what they need to get rid of in their lives and what they need to nurture to have more of in order to experience fulfillment. And then with the Hierophant here, he's a dude on a throne, so let's get a clarifying card for him. One clarifying card for the Hierophant. Also getting with the Hierophant that this person could feel that you're, you know, very original or very creative. And that you might have some sort of a problem with their authority. Yeah, I think this person is quite hung up on you with the reverse card in this deck. It's called the reverse card. So that's Piscean energy. So this Hierophant, you know, while they're doing whatever they're doing, especially like when they're at work, while others may look up to them, they might give really good advice. They might be at the very least conforming to expectations, knowing their role and playing their role. They are also just hung up on you and surrendering to the fact that you're like all they want to think about. This person could be having sexual thoughts about you with the Devil card in this deck. The Free Weed and Chocolate card. It is in reverse. That still indicates, you know, fun, sexy times that they want to have with you. And it also indicates a recovery, wanting to recover something in this connection. So maybe they're wanting to recover the times when you had fun, sexy times together if you no longer do. But with the Hanged Man, this person is, they're gaining some wisdom. I don't know if they've found God or they've started some spiritual practice. Got to say it with these two on top of each other. Something major here your person feels towards you. It's been inspired by you. And they feel like they're getting wisdom on some sort of self-sacrifice they have to make. Like what they need to cut out of their life versus what they need to keep into their life. And they're getting a different perspective on that. They're getting more original and creative because the Hierophant is a conformist, but the Hanged Man is not. The Hierophant is rigid. The Hanged Man is somebody who surrenders. So like this person is surrendering to this connection in a sense, or at the very least just surrendering to, you know, thinking about you all the time and having, like I said, a different outlook on this connection with you, a more original and unique, I'm hearing, and creative outlook on this connection with you, okay? So the card that we got from the Emotional Barometer deck was the Obsessed card. So this person says that I'm feeling obsessed. And the paragraph that I was really drawn to this time is the last paragraph. And it says, but we should enjoy our obsessive moods. To obsess well is to realize that the lovely person we sketch in our heads is our creation. Yeah, see this creative energy that you inspire within this person. And the change in the way they think about you and how creative they think about you now. A creation that says more about them than it does about you, okay? So they might not be seeing you entirely clearly. Some of them feel like you have a problem with authority. Just take it if it resonates. And energies can be interchangeable, so flip it around if it needs to. But generally speaking, they could feel like you have a problem with authority. Maybe they didn't notice that before. They notice that now. And they seem to be some sort of an authority figure, a symbol of masculine authority with the Hierophant. But I don't think this turns this person off. I think they're intrigued by you, interested in you, and they obsess about you because they obsess that you are their ideal person, that you might be that ideal person. And even though they, like the card says, they may not be getting to know you properly, they are growing an insight into who they really are. So through knowing you, they're being able to refine, you know, what they feel is their perfect person. They're starting to refine their own ideals through watching you and knowing you. You're helping them to learn what they want and what they like, and essentially just learn, like the card says, who they really are. How else does group one's person feel about them, Spirit? We have got the Death card, I guess this is. Yeah, okay, that's the back side. So the Death card. So I am getting that this person has not let go of this connection. I'm still getting devil energy here. It's like if this person died and went to the devils, they'd be happy because they would be happy if you were there, right? They wouldn't mind going to the devils. It's like I'm getting that scene from Moonstruck where Nicolas Cage is trying to coax Cher back, you know, into his apartment after she said she wasn't going to go into his apartment. She already said she wasn't going to. She wants to go home. And he's just like, I don't care if you burn in hell. I don't care if I burn in hell. You know, I just want us to be together. Wow. Strong scorpionic energy with that. They want a recovery in this connection. And at the very least, fun, sexy times. What else does this person want to say? Group one. We've got the Empress. Because this person feels like you are the divine feminine, okay? Maybe if you're a man watching, this is your divine feminine coming out, saying that they feel that they are your divine feminine. For the majority who watch are feminines, so this person feels like you are their feminine. You definitely make this person happy. It's like they didn't see it before, but now they're seeing it. They're getting clarity on some decision they have to make. They're experiencing some sort of a wake-up call. I mean, through this obsessing over you, and through learning about themselves, through their obsessing, they're learning what they really want. And it appears at this point that this person really wants you, group one. They want to offer you something with the Page of Pentacles. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Libra, Scorpionic energy. So this person might be withdrawn from you or holding themselves back. I definitely get that they have fearful thoughts about this connection, or they did in the past with that Devil card energy. But I think they're coming to terms or making peace with the fact that they have these very intense feelings for you. And so they feel like you are a creative person, that you are original, that you are an authority in your own right. You're like the Empress, right? Because we've got the Empress twice now. This is the Empress here who is taming the lion on this card, and then we've got the Empress sitting on her throne in her proper power and her proper place of authority. So this person feels like, you know, that you are a calming balm or a soothing balm on this person, that you know just how to handle them in their wily ways, okay? And also there's this intense, you know, sexual and physical attraction, but it's a spiritual attraction as well. And now I'm being drawn to this card, which come out from the Fairy Tale Oracle. It's number 15, the Goose Girl, Theft, okay? So this does talk about, it's like Seven of Swords energy. Maybe somebody interfered in this connection. It could have been, yeah, I don't want to say somebody stole this person from you, but your person could have chosen to gone with somebody else. But just take what resonates. And also this card means that this person is feeling protective over you. And it also means that this person, this is a card of blood magic. The mother puts a spell on the Goose Girl in the story to protect her on her journey to marry the prince. And on the way there, she loses the amulet that had the blood magic on it to protect her, and her servant decides to take advantage of the fact that she's not protected and steal her identity so that the servant can marry the prince, right? And the goose girl's too good and too frightened and too sheltered to know how to handle it. And so she goes along with it for a time, but it works out in the end, as it tends to do in these types of stories. But I feel like the main message here is that this person feels like you have been protective over them, like the way that a mother would be. Maybe not the sexiest thing in the world, but that's part of the job of the Empress, to make her masculine feel protected in the way that a feminine can protect a masculine, which is through, you know, through protecting his emotions, nurturing his emotions and his softer side, by taking care of his physical body and looking after him, but you know, still being the equal, just opposite but equal. So I'm getting like your person wants to protect you and care for you the way that you have protected and cared for them. Also, I felt like when this card came out that this person feels like you put a spell on them because they just can't stop thinking about you. They just can't stop watching you and looking at this connection and really idealizing this connection. Look at the way he's looking at that pentacle. This is how your person looks at you. This is how they look at their memories of you. And it makes them want to come forward. It makes them want to be patient with the process, whereas they might not have been, you know, as patient under, you know, different circumstances. They're being patient with this process, and they value you. Okay. Again, this person has a lot to learn about you. Some of this, them seeing you as the Empress, them seeing you as you know, this person who has really come into their life and shooken things up with that Death card. This person who has triggered a transformation in them that's helping them to get to know themselves better, and also giving them hope for a rebirth or a recovery in the connection. You know, some of that could be in their head because that is alluded to with the Obsession card. But it's like the card says, it doesn't matter, because what it's doing is it's alleviating this person's frustrations, it's giving them something to look forward to, and it's teaching them about themselves. Okay? Now, how else does Group 1's person feel for Group 1? We've got the Chariot, Cancer energy. You know, this person, I feel like there's been frustrations or delays in the connection, and this person really, I mean, they want to drive towards you. They want to come to you. We've got the Page of Cups. And we've got the Knight of Wands. I think that if your person, you know, if things haven't gotten to the place with this person that you have wanted to up till now, maybe they are, for some of you, and odd for you, just take what resonates, this person keeps this connection, you know, kind of quiet to themselves, or they're keeping their feelings about you, that you could be the one. They're keeping that to themselves. The reason they're doing that is because they have their own dragons to slay, like their own demons to conquer, their own obstacles to overcome. So Chariot is a card of working on yourself. It's a card of figuring out what your dreams are and really going after it no matter how hard it is. And it's about facing, you know, the good things about yourself and the bad things about yourself, and making sense of it enough to be able to drive towards, you know, your wish fulfillment. So it's really a very big card about, you know, self-help, self-development, and about manifestation as well. About using your creativity, turning an inspired vision into reality. So if this person isn't communicating with you or hasn't in a while, or they're just holding back their emotions or not expressing their emotions to you, you know, this is what they're doing. But they have this very strong passion for you. And with that Page of Cups, they want to offer you a cup of love, something small, a gesture, a text, something to let you know that they have feelings for you. And I really feel like this person with that dreamy Page of Cups is, you know, feels shy about their feelings for you, feels a little awkward. And you know, if you're obsessed with someone and you idealize them, you know, then when you actually get with them, it's kind of hard to know how to act because you don't really know that person. You know your idealized version of that person. I'm getting like a quote from like my childhood hero, you know, Rocky Balboa himself, Sylvester Stallone. Some of you guys who have been with me from the very, very beginning might remember that I used to have a picture of him and Adrian in the background. But anyways, he said something about, you know, never meet your heroes, because you meet your heroes and then you get disappointed, because he had met, I forget which hero that he had met, and he had been disappointed. So I'm not saying that this person is going to be disappointed the next time you guys talk. But it is a possibility for that to even come up for some of you, that they would, only because they've built up so much in their mind. Okay? And for some of you, this could be a newer love or a new connection, but this person wants to do something for you. There could be a slight age difference between the two of you. You guys could both be kind of young at heart. But I think this person is looking to you and hoping that you will take action in the situation with that Knight of Wands. Because the Knight of Wands is a card of action. And he represents a lusty, free-spirited, and creative person. It's fire sign energy. We've also got water here, if I didn't say. So I really feel like your person is kind of hoping like you will take the lead. You will make the judgment call. And you will be the one that the feminine, whoever the feminine is, will... the feminine is the more competent. The Empress. The feminine is the Empress. The feminine is the adult when it comes to matters of the heart. As far as your person's concerned, right? And so they would like you to take lead in that sense, because you are so self-sufficient. You are like an honest person. You are a smart, a very intelligent person, a good judge of character, your person feels. And so they would feel like if you were to come towards them and make a move towards them, you know, they would trust that, because they know that you're a smart person, and that that you wouldn't do that unless you gave it a lot of thought. And that it probably means that it's a good sign then that you came towards them, and it's a good sign for the relationship, and that it bodes well for the future. That if you were to do that, is what I'm feeling guided to say. So I'm getting like you know, just that the connection hasn't reached its full potential, regardless of what stage you're at, but it has a lot of potential. For some of you, it could be, you know, a higher level soulmate or twin flame connection. And how many did I go through? 3? That's 3. So let's get a couple of messages here from Group 1's person. How do they feel towards Group 1? If they had no fear and no filter, what would they say to Group 1 regarding this reading, please? How they feel. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, so it says your attention to detail is very impressive and I find it attractive. So for some of you, this person could be somebody that you work with or have worked with, or they've just seen you, you know, doing something. I feel like you could be, like, your practical skills or like your monetary status or something, the way that you do something, you do it better than they do. And because this is 8 of Pentacles energy, and we saw 7 of Pentacles earlier, that I felt represented your person. So I feel like your person is looking up to you as somebody that, you know, you like, again, this is why they would trust you to come towards them, because you would pay attention to every detail. You wouldn't just be in your head, you know, imagining a miracle occurring and stuff like that. You would actually pay attention to the details necessary to make a successful attempt at coming towards him. And so this is where your person is like, they find you attractive. They think you're a very competent person. And I feel like they want to be more like you, like they're working on themselves so that they too can be equally as impressive, equally as learned or skilled as you. What else does this person want to say to group 1, please? It says, like, I like that you go out of your way for me, but it kind of feels like you're trying to buy my love. So that's more Empress energy. So I feel that I'm really being drawn to more that first part of the sentence, that I like that you go out of your way for me, because it is that Empress energy. And we already saw this person likes that aspect of you that is protective and caring, kind of like a mother to them, you know. So I feel like you bring out their ability to be themselves, even at a distance. You bring out this person's ability to really get to know themselves better and what they really want out of life, because of how they sort of, like, you know, obsess over you. But for some, it's going to be that, you know, it kind of feels like you're trying to buy my love. And if you know that's the case, then you know that's the case. So that just saying, you know, that maybe some of you are trying too hard, and you don't have to, okay? Be more patient. Be more balanced in the give and take with this person. I know you just want fulfillment and you want an ending to the cycle and a new start, or you just want this connection. You want this person to focus on you. You know, if you're doing too much, those are the reasons why. But, you know, this person's like, it makes them question you when you do too much, okay? So just FYI. Then we've got Queen of Wands. I love how outgoing you can be. You're someone everyone can't help but notice. So again, this person really looks up to you. At the back of the deck, we've got Star energy, and I feel like that goes with it. I couldn't dream of a better partner for me than you. You're the world to me. So this is what we've got for you, group 1. I'm going to take it over to the extended, and the link for that will be down below. We will do another round of cards and get the Tarot of Sexual Magic too. So follow me over there if you feel guided to. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. And let me know if this is your story. You can comment down below. I'd love to read about it. And if you'd like a personal reading, my contact information is below. You can get one through my email, my website, through Vizio. Also, thank you to those of you who have gotten personal readings from me. I really appreciate it. And, you know, if you're waiting for your personal, it's on its way. It's in the queue. Thanks again. And thanks to those of you who have interacted with any of the ads that show. That does keep the channel going. And just liking, subscribing, commenting, all of those things are wonderful ways to support the channel, and I do appreciate it. So I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person. I've got a couple of oracle cards over here to the side that have been pre-shuffled, and I'm going to use the Rider-Waite-Smith deck to start off with. Let's tune into group 2's person's energy for the strongest collective, energy of everybody who is watching. How does their love interest really feel about them right now? How does group 2's love interest really feel about them right now? We've got the Emperor. We've got the Nine of Wands. So strong fire energy. It's Aries if it's a fire sign. And the Page of Pentacles really wants to be interpreted in reverse. And at the back of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So you guys could be no communication right now, or this person is withdrawn from you. Since this is how they feel about you, this person feels that you are being withdrawn, that perhaps you are coming across mysteriously, that they have questions that they would like to ask you. They know that you are a wise person and that there's more to you than meets the eye, but you are being defensive with them. You could be strong in your masculine energy, but perhaps a little bit bordering on being in your distorted masculine energy. With that Emperor card, I'm getting sort of his shadow energy of being a little bit immature and not completely comfortable with his powers or with his power, and maybe having a problem, you know, controlling his ego at present, demonstrating some poor planning perhaps. But your person does have respect for you, and they do see you as a leader, okay? But a leader who is being defensive, a leader who is keeping up your boundaries and being persistent in that, okay? So I'm getting like this person is, they're keeping an eye on you. And they're being defensive too. And if they are, it's because they're sort of reflecting your energy. It's like they don't know what you're going to do, okay? Because you're going to, like, you let your ego get the better of you at times. And, you know, you're a very potent and a very powerful person. So if you would turn on them, like, if you were to get mad at them or, like, really let them have it, that would, and that would be very harsh. Like, your person knows you could do them a lot of damage if you want to. So they're just, you know, letting things lie is what I'm hearing. Just letting things lie, okay? And then with the Page of Pentacles in reverse here, your person is feeling like maybe you're struggling financially. Maybe you're not doing so hot for yourself financially. Maybe you're in some sort of, some kind of trouble, or you have a child that is in trouble or causing you some sort of problems. Maybe they're having problems in school, or that your person is, just feeling overall like it's about money, and that you might be, you know, on the cusp of increasing your finances or starting something new, like materially speaking. They're feeling that way as well. Like some of you could, you'd be very close to achieving clarity on some sort of decision that you need to make regarding your life's true purpose. And your person is like watching to see what's going to happen. And they feel like it's just kind of like it's up to you is what I'm getting. Like whatever happens is up to you. But that you have an opportunity to turn things around for yourself. And that if you're not communicating with them, that it's because you're busy trying to turn things around, you know, for yourself. So, you know, roles can be reversed, so flip it if you need to. Meanings can be, you know, like interchangeable, but I'm reading this the way that the majority of you, you know, like me to read it, is that, you know, strictly that this is how this person is feeling about you, okay? So, from the emotional barometer cards, we've got, I'm feeling solitary, okay? So that matches the High Priestess, you know, at the back of the deck. She is a solitary figure. And that also matches like the Nine of Wands, defensiveness, and a communication card being in reverse. And what I'm really drawn to here is that this person is saying that, you know, they're withdrawn into solitude because they're kind of watching and waiting to see what you're going to do. And it seems like they feel like you're going through something, and that, you know, you could be a little bit irritable or a lot irritable with them or with your life in general because you're going through something. And they understand that. And so it's like they're just sort of saving their energy. They're being conservative with their energy. It's not like this person is upset with you. It's more that they're protecting their energy, okay? So it could have been a long time since you guys have last been together or last spoke, as this card talks about extensive stretches of being alone, or this person is feeling like they have been alone or away from you. Oh gosh, I just got something in French. Who out there speaks French? Something Menkes, tu Menkes. I'll have to look that up. I believe that means you're missing from me. So we don't say, you know, when we miss somebody, we say, I miss you, right? And the literal French interpretation of that same statement is you're missing from me, okay? So this person does miss you, is what I'm getting. And that it has been a long time since you guys have been together or communicated. And they, you know, however long it's been though, they just feel alone. And, you know, it's like they're self-isolating, doing it to themselves. Because, like the card says, it's a precondition for knowing how to be a better friend and a properly attentive companion. So it's like this person doesn't know how to be a friend to you right now. They don't know how to be a proper companion to you right now, because they're watching and they're taking like hints and clues from you, okay? And it's like you're going through some sort of ego battle. Some of you are, you know, females, but you are in a distorted masculine energy, which, you know, if you watch my videos, then you know that we all have masculine and feminine within us, and it's just about, you know, having those energies in balance, you know, having those energies in balance within us, right? And so this person is like, it's like some of you don't have it in balance within you. And some of you just are straight up masculines, watching whether you're a male or a female. You're the masculine in the situation, and but you're still coming across a little bit edgy and a little bit, you know, angry, I'm getting as well, and a little bit dangerous to this person, okay? That's interesting. But they want to be a better person to you. So let's see what else comes out. Let's get... It's like when they do, you know, come out of their solitude, they want to know how to interact with you. And if right now you seem like you're mad at them, or just that you're going through a lot of tough stuff, then they're just going to protect their energy in the meantime until you're over that. So what else does this person, how else does this person feel towards group 2, please? We got 3 exactly. We've got 3 of Swords at the back of the deck, and when I was pre-shuffling off camera in another deck, that showed itself. So we've got 6 of Wands. We've got 2 of Wands. And we've got the Magician. So we have more fire energy, and then we've got Virgo and Gemini. So I feel like this person feels like you have been hurt, okay? And I'm just getting that this person, they have been hurt as well. You guys could be separated and the breakup is what hurt you both, or there's been harsh words exchanged, or you both have been hurt like this in the past. But I am seeing your person is relating that 3 of Swords energy to the fact that you're sort of in like a distorted masculine energy, or more in your ego, okay? It's not like what you're doing isn't working for you with that 6 of Wands, because with that 6 of Wands, it shows that your person feels like like you are a leader, that you are a take charge type of person, that you can beat out the competition, you can overcome any obstacles in your life, that you are someone others look up to, and that you enjoy supporting others as well, okay? They know this about you. But it's like there's this underlying energy, though, of there being some recovery or some healing that needs to take place, or that's what you're going through right now, okay? And healing is not linear. It's not a straight line. It's often very circular and comes back around. So you could think that you're over something, and then, you know, you end up relapsing into feeling negative about it again. And that's perfectly normal and natural. But, and so this is what your person is feeling, and they feel like you, you know, that energy that you're in, that I just described, is what's keeping you from making plans, or any plans that you make to come towards them keep falling apart because of that energy that you're in. That you're thinking small, or that every time they try to, every time you try to make a move towards them, communicate with them, or just make a decision about this connection, to take action, something always happens to stop you, or something always messes it up, okay? But they feel like you're the type of person, like if anybody can do it, it's you. If anybody can overcome the blockages in this connection, if anybody can overcome their obstacles, it's you. Because you're like a magic man, okay? You're a magic woman. With that Magician, this is showing this person feeling like you're a very creative person, that you know how to focus your energies to produce results. Tangible results is what I'm hearing. That you're someone who can use all of your resources to affect change and to create what you want in your life. And honestly, they feel you doing, like they feel like you're going to do that in the future, that you're going to turn some vision into reality through inspired action once you figure out how to do it. Okay, once you get a little bit more in balance in your masculine energy. Okay, once you get your ego in check, or you stop being mad, they figure then you're going to know how to manifest a new beginning in this connection. So let's get some more. How else does group 2's person feel for them, please? How do I feel about them right now? I'm getting too that your person feels like you're very courageous. And even though you may have been wounded by love, that your courage is what's going to heal your wounds. Because we've got that come out from the fairy tale deck, Verdo Prato, which is number 33, wounds. And it is a story about a brave young girl who faces off with ogres, basically, in order to resurrect her lover from death. And so essentially it's a card that talks about, love's wounds can be cured through courage. And that goes along with this 6 of Wands. That this person feels like you're so courageous. Braveheart, I'm getting Braveheart, okay? I don't remember that movie, Mel Gibson, right? Doing something brave will cure your broken heart. And help you to stare fear in the face and come up with a solution. And also this card talks about the solution to any problems in your life or in this relationship. Your person feels like that solution is it exists in the place that you fear to look the most. Okay, so maybe reflect on that. Well, we'll see what else comes out. How does this person feel? High Priestess again. So this person is seeing you, up on your pedestal. They feel like you are a wise person. Also, this is an intuitive connection. You could communicate telepathically. There is a spiritual element to this connection. This person does feel like you are somebody that trusts your intuition, that you are, if this person feels like you are the High Priestess, they feel like you are like psychic. You are that you are tuned into their energy. We've got the Emperor again. So we've got Pisces moon energy, we've got strong Aries energy, and then we've got 6 of Wands again. My goodness, you guys, from 3 different decks, same cards coming out. Back of deck, 10 of Swords in reverse. So even though not much may be happening right now, even though your person feels like they're alone and that they have to keep their distance from you right now because you're going through some stuff, that maybe you're being very shy or reserved towards them, but it's deeper than that. It's like they know that you're going through some stuff. They know that you still have feelings for them. And they could even feel like you're watching them, because you can see her looking on her laptop with her cards laid out. Watching pick a card readings, perhaps, about her person. And in this case, I feel like this represents, the divine masculine, the masculine in the upright. And it represents, your person, as well as it represents you. So in terms of you needing to turn around, any sort of negative energy or distorted masculine energy within yourself, your person feels like you will do that, and you will do that through your emotions and your intuition, and perhaps through study or prayer or going within, being alone too, meditating. So this person's giving you the space to really connect with your intuition on the situation. And that through that is the way, because a moment ago I said this person's saying that the solution lies within the place you fear most. The place that you fear most is inside of yourself, in your intuition. I'm really getting moon energy to face some subconscious fears, maybe some mother or father issues, or just just basic subconscious fears related to moving forward and moving through your own inner darkness. And that this will get you in balance with your inner masculine, okay? And this will make you victorious. So this person really sees you in a highlight. They really see you and have a lot of respect for you. You know, like I said, this person feels like in order to get to that place where you're a strong leader, a strategic planner, where your plans don't fall apart, where you will make a good parent, where you will be somebody that's victorious and that can have it all, you know, be the best you can be. Maybe in the army, somebody is in the army, where you guys can get out of stagnation. You know, this person could be feeling like you're feeling like apathetic in the connection, unfulfilled in your life or in this connection, that they feel like in order for things to improve, and improve in a surprising way actually, that you need to face, you know, you need to face your wounds and tune into your feminine side more. Get out of that distorted masculine energy. I know that the world demands that feminines be very masculine in order to compete in the workplace. And we do it unconsciously without realizing that we're doing it. And that not only is that the case when you know, these types of cards come out or whatever, but it is the case here. If this is your reading and it's resonating, I am getting strongly that you have to get more into your feminine side, and your person feels like you are doing that, but there's more, you know, that you still need to do. And it's like through, you know, getting in touch with your feminine side, your intuition and your emotions, and feeling those and really sitting with them and really facing, you know, your dark side. Only through that can you become the leader that you were meant to be, the divine partner or divine counterpart that you're meant to be. And through that, that's the way that you're going to get what you want. That's the way you're going to be successful. That's the way you're going to get the support that you want, and that you're going to have others looking up to you, whether that's your goal or not. This person sees you being successful, okay? So let's get some messages here. All right. So left to right, we're going to clarify messages from group 2's person regarding how they feel. It says, I feel I'm morally superior to you and will not disrupt our status quo. So this is how this person feels that you are towards them. And this is how, for a lot of you, this person, you know, as they watch you, like, I mean, they've obviously had a lot to say in terms of what you need to do. Be a little bit more feminine, a little bit softer, like you have wounds to work out and all of this. This person then is, you know, in a sense, judging you, because they have opinions about what you need to do. And they're staying away until you do those things. And so honestly, you know, with that Hierophant energy on top of the High Priestess energy, it could be that this person, you know, really does feel morally superior to you. I mean, we don't need to take that exactly literally, but let's get another card and see what happens. I think that's just saying that this person feels like they can give you great advice, right? Like, if you're here for a masculine, they're saying, you know, be more of a girl, or be more feminine, because I'm the man in the situation. You're not the man, I'm the man, okay? So, you know, we're equals, because the High Priestess and the Hierophant are similar in terms of being spiritual or spiritual teachers. And so this person's like, we're very similar in that way, but we're different too. And so it's like, you know, this person feels like they can give you advice on how to be. Also, this person could be religious where you're spiritual, and maybe they judge you for being somebody who is more spiritual than religious. That could be as well, but just take it if it resonates. Okay. Yeah, there's that number 21, the world energy. And it says, I'm no longer seeking closure with you. I consider the matter done. So they feel like they understand the situation with you. and what it is. They understand your differences and, you know, why things have happened the way that they have. This person is choosing their own peace of mind, their own serenity. But I am getting like, they do recognize the spiritual nature of this connection and that it is a deeper type of connection. Give me time to think. I promise to get back to you. So this person feels like, you know, when you're done thinking, or when they're done thinking rather, I feel like I said, this person's going within to protect their energy. And they're like, when they're done doing that, you know, they're going to get back to you. But I feel like they're going to get back to you once you figure out your stuff, once you have victory over whatever issues or whatever wounds that you need to accomplish or heal, then this person will get back to you. So they are, like I said, they see you in extremely high light. They see you as someone who is going to make it, who is going to be victorious, who is going to be, who's going to come into your power and really own it. But if you're a female watching, they want you to, you know, be more in touch with your feminine power instead of your masculine power. Because if they're the masculine, they want to be the one, you know, who is the masculine, and they don't want any competition for that role in their relationship. But they do see you as an equal, just equal and different, okay? And they've pretty much got their mind made up about that. And only the way that the true emperor can, right? Like just dropping that gavel, makes the hard decisions and sticks with it, okay? So what I'm gonna get, do we want to get advice here now? Yeah, before I take it over to the extended, I'll get more advice. I'll get some advice here and in the extended as well. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you, this is your ex, and Spirit is saying to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. We saw with that Three of Swords that your person feels like you're hurting, and that you're recovering from some sort of heartache or heartbreak. So it could be that the energy of an ex is still, you know, in your aura, in your energy, and this person is picking up on that, and you need to release that in order to move forward, in order to have a chance at true love. Because the Six of Wands came out twice, and in a love reading, that does represent true love as well. And so it's like, this person's waiting to see, you know, how well you do healing from whatever hurt you've experienced, whether that's with them, a previous partner, or just, you know, like hurt from other relationships, other types of relationships. And then they're going to get back to you once you accomplish that healing, and once you accomplish releasing whoever it is that you need to release. Because it could be a third-party situation that you are in or your person is in that needs to be released. Because come to think of it, this card also talks about these two falling in love and wanting to be together, but her jealous sisters interfere and prevent them from being together. Actually, it's kind of a dark tale, but you know, most fairy tales are, the sisters end up getting her man killed here. And so, you know, karma happens, and the sisters get what's coming to them, and in the end, these two do end up being together. But she has to, you know, she has to be courageous, and she has to, you know, put herself at risk. Not that I'm saying put herself at risk, but face her demons, face the ogres in the story. But with you, it's like face your inner demons, and really face them down, and have the courage to heal. Because healing is not, you know, always comfortable. Like true healing is, you know, like if you get a scratch or if you get a wound, it itches, it drives you crazy. If you get a broken bone, it takes forever and it aches, you know, and it takes time. It's uncomfortable. So there's still some healing that your person is saying that you need to do to heal your wounds over a broken heart in order for the two of you to be together. And that includes releasing someone or something. And so it could be, you know, releasing hurt over those who interfered in this connection, or literally needing to release an ex, okay? So we'll find out more over in the extended. The link for that will be down below. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If this was your reading, let me know in the comment section. I would love to read how it resonates. If you'd like a personal reading, my contact information is below. You can get to me through my website, my email, through Wizio. And thanks to those of you who have purchased personal readings from me. I appreciate you guys. Those are coming. If you've got one in the queue, it's on its way. And those who have followed me over to the extendeds, that helps to keep the channel here. I appreciate you. Those who sit through the ads as well. And even if you just like and subscribe, I do appreciate that. It does support the channel too. And then hit that bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So go ahead and think about your person, your love interest, the one you came to the reading for. Angel, spirits, and guides, for everyone who has tuned in to Group 3, how does their person really feel about them? How does Group 3's person really feel about Group 3? We've got Ten of Swords, Ruin. We've got Nimue, Princess of Pentacles. And we have Alliance, Two of Wands. Look at that. Could you guys be mirroring one another? And this is the Barbara Walker Tarot, Vintage Tarot deck, in case anybody was wondering. So, and then at the back of the deck, we have Challenge, Seven of Wands. Well, we can definitely see some challenging energy here. Your person feels like there has been some challenging energy in this connection. We've got earth energy, air energy, and fire energy. No water energy so far, but so far what your person is feeling, it's more like, you know, what they're thinking about the connection and a little bit of what they're feeling. And then what they're thinking is that there has been a painful ending in this connection, okay? With that Ten of Swords, it talks about a complete and painful ending and a rock bottom, but I get the feeling that this person is turning things around and wanting a new beginning, but a new beginning will mean a recovery. Okay, this could have been a toxic connection or relationship where your person feels like it was. Just take what resonates. And if the roles are reversed, flip them. Energies can be interchangeable. But I am getting that there would be a recovery needed here. So definitely getting that. Looks like there has been some sort of, your person feels like there has been some, you know, mistreatment in this connection. And with the Princess of Pentacles, this is showing to me that mistreatment could have looked like somebody being overly stubborn, somebody being lazy towards the connection, somebody not working on the connection, somebody just focusing on, you know, their own wants and, you know, being greedy and stuff like that. So that's what I'm getting there. And this tried to come out as soon as I said that. Seven of Wands. So that was a major, and is a major obstacle in this connection your person feels. They could feel like, you know, somebody here had weak boundaries, perhaps, you know, the connection just stalled out, or somebody quit on the connection, okay? So I do feel like this person wants to talk to you, though. I feel like they want to communicate with you. They want to come towards you, or they want there to be some sort of offer made, or some sort of communication made about what happened in the connection and about potentially recovering the connection. So I am getting like this person wants to have a new start, a recovery. I keep getting recovery. And if they need forgiveness, they want to get that forgiveness. If you need it, they want to give it to you, or they want you to make a case. Okay, if you need forgiveness from this person, they want you to make a case, because what they really want is to forgive you, but they want you to make a case to, you know, earn that forgiveness. And they want to move on from this stuck and stubborn, stagnant energy here. And with the Two of Wands, they anxiously anticipate a decision. So it could be that, you know, it's up to you whether you want to forgive this person or not. Maybe the ball is in your court. Maybe this person has already tried to reach out to you, and now they're just waiting for you to respond. Or it could be, you know, the other way around. there is this sort of anxiety about what's going to happen with that Two of Wands energy. Because I can see the passion between the two of you, but it feels like somebody here is waiting for results from some sort of choice that they made. And that choice has to do with movement. So it could be travel, or it could be moving towards one another in the connection. Okay. So Group 3's person's feelings, please. I got a bunch of cards that came out. Too many. The Five of Cups is honorable mention because it goes along with the rest of the reading. Just this sort of waiting energy. Your person feels like waiting, or they feel like you are waiting. Okay. This person, I'm hearing that this person is missing you. And they know that there needs to be work put in on the connection. That maybe they didn't have the ambition or the focus that they needed to make this connection work in the past. Maybe they were being too perfectionistic, or you were. And so things, you know, as a result, you know, somebody is grieving here. There's been an emotional loss. I'm guided to shuffle again. Okay. It's like this person found out the value of this connection a little too late. They just want you to give them another chance, is what I'm getting. You might have other options, you might not, but this person just wants you to consider them. You know, they just want you to consider them. Okay, so it's like this connection has been non-committal here. Somebody didn't want to settle down. So there's a lack of victory with that Six of Wands. Kind of wanted to come out in reverse. I'm feeling that energy here. A retreat after a failure, giving up, losing confidence. Can I feel like it's your person that gave up on this connection? They could have some sort of toxicity, some addictions, some codependency issues. I'm really getting greed as well. And all of these played a factor in, you know, some way, shape, or form in this person giving up on the connection. So they feel like, you know, they feel like they gave up on the connection. However it looks, they feel like they have. They feel like they haven't been committal. They've given up. They have been unable to be successful here with you in getting, you know, getting what they want. It's like they didn't understand the connection and what it was until it was too late, until they'd already left it. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this person is hoping that they can, you know, they can impress you, or they can somehow win you over to where you will recognize, you know, that this connection can be successful. They want to maybe come in and give you some good news. Again, I'm getting this person wants to communicate with you. They want to talk to you so they can like express themselves, how they're feeling. And they want to impress you and, you know, at the very least, you know, let you know that they want a new start in this connection with that Ace of Coins, okay? But I do feel like this person still struggles with, you know, some greedy tendencies. Maybe they still struggle with their relationship with money, or the material, or work, home. And all of this is impacting your person. Feel all of this is or would impact you guys' ability to have a fresh new beginning, for you guys to plant another seed and start again. But they still want to talk to you about it. We've got the Ten of Swords at the back of the deck in reverse again. So just doubling down on that message of them wanting and feeling like having a new start with you, feeling like getting forgiveness if they need it, and wanting and feeling like having a recovery in this connection. And how does this person feel towards group 3, please? We've got the Garden. So they've gotten some sort of clarity on what you mean to them. And it's interesting because I feel like this person, we got the 7 of Coins here, more Pentacles energy. This person, 7 of Baskets, fantasizing about you. So I wanted to say that they're fantasizing about you when they're at work. I think it was group 1 or group 2 where the person's like obsessively thinking about them while they're at work. But with group 3, they're fantasizing about you, and that goes along with the sensuality card here. Because I asked, how does this person feel about group 3? And we got, I'm feeling sensual. So this person is feeling sensual. And the paragraph that I was most drawn to here was this blurb about, you know, Eros. So we all have like an Eros placement and a Psyche placement. It's an astrological thing. I don't pretend to know how it works. There's a hot pink book that I had years ago that talks about your Eros and your Psyche and how those two intermingle in somebody's chart and what the results are because of that and what that means for the relationship. So I wish I could remember the title of that book, but yeah, it's worth looking into. It's just another thing for those of you if you want to do a deep dive in your guys' connection. But what it says is, you know, basically that Eros is a universal life force. And that's interesting because we got the World card. So universal, it's this larger than life sort of life force that this person feels for you. And it feels very natural to them. And it feels very simple, like simple pleasures, because this card talks about, you know, sensuality being in the waves, lapping against the rocks, in the evening sun, turning, you know, the evening sun turning a hilltop pink. And I'm getting that this person is fantasizing about such things, like hilltops and sunrises and sunsets and beaches and things like that, you know, and being in those places with you. And the budding of a spring flower and or conventionally in the fluttering of a loose garment caressing a knee. So furthermore, for the Greeks, recognition of the power of Eros was independent of and not a threat to the commitments of our lives. So it's like this harmless sort of fantasizing that this person does about you. These feelings of sensuality for you, you know, they run deeper. It's not a narrow sexual impulse. It's their awareness of how you impact their senses, you know, on a larger scale. So this otherworldly sort of connection. And so I'm just getting like this person, you know, they feel like they didn't see before, like everything that you mean to them. And they've gotten some sort of a wake-up call perhaps on their life's purpose. And I think that they're looking to their life's purpose, you know, for inspiration and guidance while they try to, you know, stack their money while they're at work, while they're waiting, you know, for something to happen to this connection. While they're anxiously anticipating, you know, you making a decision to come forward or vice versa. You know, anxiously anticipating making a decision to take action themselves, perhaps. So there is that. How else does this person feel? We've got the courting card. So it's Gemini energy. It's the Lovers. And the Son of Baskets. That's water energy. So this person is wanting to invite you out on a date. This is what they imagine, like going to the seashore, taking a walk in the park at sunset, and you guys, you know, enjoying a pink sky together. I'm getting this vision from some clip of some movie or some show that I saw. Might have been from Sex and the City, I think, an episode where they're at Atlantic City and Carrie is there. She's kind of like on the seashore by herself or at the dock, you know, by herself. And there is this little old couple sitting on a bench and they're probably in their 70s. And the woman is ready to go, but the man is like, no, let's wait a couple of minutes, 10 more minutes. And she said, you and your pink skies. And then they kind of giggle and like huddle in together and watch the sunset. And of course, Carrie, forever single, is just kind of sitting there like side-eyeing them, but also feeling like that warmth that you feel when you see something like that of, wow, that's how it could really be. And I feel like this person really fantasizes about, maybe they fantasize about growing old with you. Maybe they fantasize about overcoming your differences, that if you guys both put in enough work to harvest this connection, if you both like weed out those things in your lives that no longer serve you or the connection and nurture the things that do, that potentially you guys can work through your differences and come together in a partnership where you guys can share deep love, you know, and that you guys can make the right choice, you know, when it's needed in order for this to happen, and that you guys can be stronger together. So I feel like this person is shy, or would be shy about telling you this. They feel shy about telling you all of that, but I think this is something they give a lot of thought to. They could even study these sort of imaginings or fantasies or thoughts. And so this could be a new love, or they just want it to feel like a new love again, okay? To have a new start in the connection. And they want to, you know, they want to do something about it. It's almost like, you know, she's over here watering her garden, and then she's over here, she's bent down, she's busy, but she's looking like she wants to get up and come over there and start talking to her, or to offer to help her. That's very much in alignment with the Son of Baskets energy, wanting to be of service. Like, how can I get back into this scene, into this little picture perfect scene? How can I, you know, get off of my hands and knees and in this place of being stuck or stagnancy, and be a part of this picturesque, happy scene here? Well, I will be of service. You know, I will approach. And that's certainly, you know, it's certainly what they're fantasizing about anyway. So, let's get you some messages. If Group 3's person had no fear and no filter, what would they say about how they feel for Group 3, please? How does Group 3's person feel for them? We've got, I'm afraid this relationship can't work because we're too far apart. So with that World card, maybe you guys do live, you know, across the world from one another. Or with that Courting card, you know, it can talk about your compatibility. So if there's a lack of compatibility, maybe you're too far apart on the issues, too far apart in the ways that you guys think or interact. So there's something about distance here. That's star energy, Aquarius energy. So this person is confessing, you know, whatever fears they do have is related to, you know, can you guys really make this relationship work despite your distance? But underneath that, we have the Four of Wands. If home is where the heart is, then you are my home because my heart is with you. And this person definitely feels like reconciling with you, Group 3. That Four of Wands energy is about homecoming, celebrations, friends, family, reunion, but most importantly, it's about being with that person, that one person that makes you feel at home, that makes you feel at peace. It's about advancing a passionate relationship from the Two of Wands to the Four of Wands. So your person feels like you guys can make that difficult decision to follow your passions to one another, and that this could develop into something stable and something consistent. With work, that this can happen. What else does Group 3's person want to say, please? How do they feel? I absolutely cannot resist the strong sexual attraction I feel for you. Yeah, this person feels very, very strongly for you. That is that devil energy that I picked up before, where I thought that maybe this person is recovering from some sort of an addiction or some sort of toxic behavior. But one thing they're not recovering from is their strong sexual attraction for you. And then we've also got underneath that, number 19. So we've got major arcana energy, major energies at play in this connection. It says, to be honest, I like being in the center of attention a lot and can be demanding when I don't get it. So that is the sun energy. Your person could be a Leo or have it strong in their chart. But yeah, it's just basically saying that, what it says. They like to be the center of attention. And so it's like they want the world to revolve around them. And for a lot of you right now, the world is not revolving around them. Like she's not even, she's got her back to her. She's like got a smile on her face. She is watering her own flowers. She's not worried about this person over here. And this person's like, hey, why aren't you paying attention to me anymore? I have, you know, I have a basket of fruit to give you. I have some flowers you can plant. It's like this person wants your attention. And then I'm being drawn to this as well, number 20. I fancy myself an excellent judge of character, then I unfairly prejudge you before learning more about you. So whatever happened in the past or whatever you're going through currently with this person that caused that Ten of Swords energy, this person is, you know, sort of confessing that, you know, that's the pridefulness of that Leo energy, or just anybody basically that has a big ego or arrogance. You know, when they let their ego or their arrogance get the better of them, then they make mistakes like this. And so this is judgment energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Whereas this person is basically, has always considered themselves an excellent judge of character, and but what they really do is prejudge before getting to know someone, which is kind of a lazy way to approach a situation. Judge a book by its cover, which is interesting that come out, and probably why I was drawn to it, because we have the Frog Prince from the Fairy Tale Oracle. And the Frog Prince is about giving somebody an equal shot, okay? It's about finding the value in a relationship and learning to give of yourself and to consider everyone equally instead of coming from a place of superiority or coming from like a judgmental place. It's about being fair. And I was drawn to the book over here because it also resonates with another one of these cards, If Home is Where the Heart Is. There was an excerpt that I read that resonates with that, so I'm going to find that real quick. Yeah, it says, the frog answered, I do not care for thy clothes, thy pearls, and jewels, or thy golden crown, but if thou wilt love me, and let me be thy companion and playfellow, and sit by thee at thy little table, and eat off thy little golden plate, and drink out of thy little cup, and sleep in thy little bed, if thou wilt promise me this, I will go down below, and bring thee thy golden ball up again. So basically it's about, this person is wanting to do a lot to be with you. And for some of you, you might be the more materialistic one. Just take what resonates. But this is also a card about materialism. And I already said that someone here, likely your person, you know, was greedy. And that was what interfered with the connection. Because they were, instead of allowing themselves to be vulnerable enough to experience true intimacy, they instead fill that void within that we all have. You know, we have the space within us that longs for true intimacy, but instead of allowing themselves to be vulnerable enough to experience that with you, they instead replaced that, you know, filled that space up with material things. And that's what the little girl does in the story. And this is what the frog is talking about. And so she loses her gold ball into the water, and this little frog comes up and says, you know, if you just share your home with me, if you just, you know, be my playfellow and my companion, I will go down and I will get you your gold ball. So it's like this person, I mean, you could take it a couple of different ways, right? But it's essentially saying, you know, that, you know, she learns to be less materialistic. She learns about true companionship and letting somebody get close to you, and asking yourself the hard questions of why you will not let somebody get close to you. And is it because you prejudge them based on their looks? And this isn't only just about looks, you know. I know that's kind of like what you think when you see the Frog Prince. It's like, who's the frog in this situation? Me, I know he didn't just say that, but no, it's not just about that. It's about, I'm getting offended on your guys' behalf. It's about anything that we do to keep people at an arm's length, okay? So some of the questions this card asks is, who or what are you keeping at arm's length? What have you to lose by allowing your soul to grow close to someone else? what promises have you made that you have not fulfilled? So this says this is not a tale about accepting people regardless of their looks, although there is a touch of that in here too. It is truly about deep relationships and the difficulty we feel and becoming truly intimate with one another and sharing our lives with another. Relinquishing our isolation can repulse us. So basically, it's like, yeah, this is this person's defense mechanism to prejudge so that they don't have to get close to someone, even though it's a worthy partner, you know, so that they can, you know, protect their heart and also simultaneously pat themselves on the back for being such an excellent judge of character. Well, in fact, they're not, and they're not doing themselves any favors. So this is what I've got for you, group 3. I'm going to take this over to the extended where we'll continue the conversation here with Spirit, and I'll pull more cards as well as a tarot of sexual magic. So if you feel guided to, the link for the extended is down below. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thanks to those of you who have purchased personal readings and who follow me over to the extended. If you would like a personal reading, my contact information is down below. You can get one through Wizio, through my website, through my email, and that is that. And I will talk to you guys next time.